We recently cruised side by side on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, followed by Wonder of the Seas. Both sailings were 7 days each, which gave us plenty of time to try just about every food venue on both ships. The only places we missed were Coastal Kitchen, because we are not sweet guests, Empire Supper Club, because we happened to be on the inaugural sailing, so it's sold out, Hibachi or Teppanyaki, only because we did it 3 times last year, and Chef's Table.
But we were still able to visit 26 different places between both ships during our 14 days of sailing. Starting with number 26 is Pearl Cafe. Now, we genuinely liked every venue on these ships, but there's a reason Pearl Cafe came in last place. They only offered 3 hot sandwiches, the apple mozzarella, barbecue chicken, and the mushroom birria. The desserts or cold selections are a little more appealing. It's important to note that Pearl Cafe is open 24 hours, so if it's late and you've had a hankering for an apple sandwich, well, you're covered.
Number 25 is Cafe Promenade. This is Wonder's equivalent to Pearl Cafe, but with better snacking options. During breakfast one day, we ordered a donut, a croissant, and a strawberry yogurt parfait. On another day, we came back in the afternoon and ordered the jerk pork wrap and the Parma ham and brie with arugula and pesto.
At number 24 is Basecamp, a venue surrounded by the water slides, mini golf, and rock climbing. If that makes you think kids, don't worry, there's a full bar too. Most of the menu is upcharge, but we're here for the freebies section. The beef hot dog, pretzel bites, and tots. We never tried any of the upcharge menu items. They didn't seem worth the cost with so much free food around the rest of the ship. Plus, the best 2 items were free, tots and pretzels.
Number 23, Solarium Bistro. If the MDR and buffet had a child, it would be the Solarium Bistro. The dining room is like the MDR, complete with your own server, but you make your own plates through a series of buffet lines offering beef, pork, lamb, fish, and chicken entrees, plus soups, bread, salads, cheese plates, a pasta station, and plenty of desserts to choose from. Betsy started off with a modest soup and salad combo, where I went full meat trio, pork, salmon, and chicken. This is a good dining option if your plan in the MDR is to order multiple entrees. Just go up and grab as much as you want. For our second plates, we both made pastas before moving on to dessert.
Number 22 brings us to Surfside Bites, a walk-up snack window serving fast food style snacks like hot dogs, cheeseburgers, and churros. We ordered the popcorn chicken with fries, dibs, and the pizza toasty, which is just a pizza slice folded over on itself. We're clearly marketing to kids here by calling it a pizza toasty, right? But be careful, it's hot. Good thing the lemon post is here to save our scorched mouths with the cocktail. Cheers, beach.
Number 21 is right next door, the Surfside Eatery, a small buffet in the Surfside neighborhood serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Today we're here during breakfast, grabbing a mix of different items, including one of the weirdest things I've seen on a buffet, this egg, sausage, and cheese hot dog. Of course, gotta have my tots, eggs, and bacon to go with it. And if you're bringing the kiddos, there's the cereal and ice cream station as well. Now, on to the breakfast hot dog. Let's go in for a big bite. And it's good. It's surprisingly good. The breakfast muffin with cereal was not that good, however. The Fruit Loops were very stale. So, in place of that, I made a decked out pancake plate. The dinner options are very MDR-esque, with kid options as well. This is great for families that want the dining room quality food, but without the long visit where the kids might get squirmy or restless at the table. Or for you adults that don't like yucky things like vegetables or seafood entrees, you can get the animal chicky nuggies here. Mr. Elephant, Would you like to go for a dip?
Number 20 is also in the Surfside neighborhood, Pier 7, the all-day brunch restaurant. On day 1, we walked by the venue and asked what was good. The server told us his all-time favorite item was definitely the Baja fish tacos. Now, if you know us, you know we love ourselves some tasty tacos. But it wasn't until the end of day 7 that we finally ordered them. Mike hustled his way over and ordered the tacos to go just before they closed. And what side did he choose, you ask? Tots, of course! Are you noticing a trend? Go for the big bite, Mike.
At number 19 is Hooked. No, Celebration Table. A private dining experience that seats 14 people. To get there, you check in at Hooked, then follow the host through the restaurant to your private dining experience. We were part of a Facebook group that all divided the cost and voted between American, Italian, Asian, or seafood dinner. The group overwhelmingly landed on American. To start, we gathered around a lounge table with cocktails while the table was set. We all sipped on our Kentucky sunrises while getting to know each other before appetizers were served. Upon seating, we shared deviled eggs, hot wings, crab cakes, cornbread, salad, and fried mac and cheese bites. The mains would include pork ribs, veggie jambalaya, fried chicken, beef short ribs, blackened salmon, mashed potato, sweet potato, and steamed veggies. The food was really good, but nothing over the top to rave about. The best part was the company. We argued over the difference between Miracle Whip and mayo. Are you crazy about one over the other? Our desserts included a medley of mini apple pies, pecan pies, and brownies. And these Americans insisted that vanilla ice cream be added to our pies. Merca.
Number 18 is Vitality Cafe, located near the Vitality Spa and Fitness area. This is where you want to go after your workout. Choose from muscle building or meal replacement shakes, fruit smoothies, or in our case, a freshly made fruit and veggie juice. We did just walk a few laps around the track, and we could really use the health benefits after a night of drinking. Mike ordered the Fruit Oasis, made with apple, grape, lemon, and I had a custom drink made with apple, beets, celery, cucumber, and orange. We're ready to take on the day!
From healthy start to sugar coma, we're headed to Sugar Beach. This is your candy store featuring candy by the pound, as well as fun novelty-style sweets. Benson here gave us some ice cream samples, including his favorite combo, the So Very Strawberry and Tiramisu. So naturally, we had no choice but to come back and order a cup of ice cream, along with a bag of candy. Now just have a seat out in the beautiful boardwalk area and indulge. By the way, if you don't want to pay an upcharge at Sugar Beach, just visit one of the many sprinkle stations for all the soft serve ice cream you can handle.
Number 16 is Boardwalk Dog House. No, not Zoltar. No, Zoltar, no. Don't look into his eyes. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, Boardwalk Dog House. Get a freshly built dog or brat with your favorite toppings. We added grilled onion and added some mustard. And all that was left was a big dog bite.
For number 15, we have Wonderland. We kind of cheated and didn't visit Wonderland's restaurant on Wonder of the Seas, but we did the previous year on Symphony. It's the same restaurant on the sister ship, so we can confidently place it at number 15 on our list. It's known as imaginative cuisine, and it's just that. You start by revealing the menu with a magic paintbrush, but once the menu is revealed, you still don't really know what you're looking at. For example, this is the bird's nest, the purple potted shrimp, liquid lobster, reconstructed caprese, and the crispy crab cones. Following along, citrus seas branzino in crispy bread, the ribeye luscious short rib, the chicken and the egg, and the snap crackle pork. The food was amazing, the desserts were amazing, but it's not the kind of place you see yourself visiting again and again. But it's a must-do at least once.
Number 14 brings us to Izumi. Like Mike said in the intro, we skipped hibachi because we overdid it the last 2 years in a row. But we always rank it in our top 3. So this ranking is based on the sushi part of the restaurant alone. Whenever we go out for sushi in our hometown, we always start with edamame beans and cold, unfiltered sake. Well, tonight is no exception. For starters, we had the pork dumplings and shrimp tempura. So far, we are in seafood heaven. Then our 4 rolls arrived. The crispy Philly, the dynamite, the spider, and the rainbow roll. We usually order a mix of raw and fried rolls. Next, make your soy sauce spicy with wasabi, dip your roll, and enter into sushi roll bliss. Mike, you gotta try this. Give us a #big bite. On nighttime, we tried Izumi in the Park, a service window version attached to the main restaurant in Central Park. The menu is a smaller version intended for express orders to be consumed around Central Park. The portions were smaller and not sure it was worth the money. We'd say just stick to the real restaurant, but it was still good.
Number 13 is Park Cafe. Located in Central Park, this sandwich spot far exceeds its counterparts at both Cafe Promenade and Pearl Cafe. The sandwich options are much greater and appealing, but what makes this spot really stand out is the Royal Kummelwick sandwich. What is that, you ask? It's a roast beef sandwich carved right in front of you as it is built. Topped with au jus and the optional horseradish, it's one of the best free bites on the ship. Let's try out some big bites. I forgot we were sharing that sandwich. If you're feeling light, you can build a custom salad, but we do recommend the sandwiches.
At number 12 is Johnny Rockets, the 1950s American-style burger diner. We loved it so much we visited there twice during our cruise on Wonder. Our first visit was for lunch. For starters, we ordered the bacon cheese fries and onion rings. The onion rings were crispy and, well, how can you go wrong with bacon cheese fries? Yum. I went simple and got a grilled cheese, while Mike went big and ordered the smokehouse burger with an extra patty. Thank you, Dennis. Mike is going to demonstrate another #big bite. That's if he can grab the whole burger. Yep, that's a juicy burger. Our second visit was for breakfast, and we were delighted to see Dennis again, especially since he brought me his own specialty-made coffee. Mike had a BLT, I mean the BELT, and I had the Veggie Lovers Scramble. Mike, go for the big bite.
Windjammer, one of the best buffets at sea. Windjammer offers so much variety. Everything from American, Asian, Indian, Mexican, Italian, seafood, Caribbean, salads, desserts. Go for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Go for a snack. Go for something sweet. Or go just because. Which is what we're doing here. We just came to indulge in some super cheesy mac and cheese and some chicken tenders. And maybe a second plate.
We've reached our top 10 and the main dining room staff couldn't be happier to make it this high on the list. We love our specialty dinings and our a la cartes as well, but when our plans are to attend the scheduled MDR service, we're never disappointed. The appetizers are great, the entrees are exceptional, just like my shrimp pasta and Mike's perfectly cooked prime rib. Don't forget to save room for dessert. You don't want to miss these cakes.
Number 9 is Aquadome Market. Aquadome Market is kind of like a mini version of a mall food court. Upon entry, the first spot is Creme de la Crepe, serving 4 suite-style crepes. Later in the cruise, my favorite became the hazelnut and bananas, and by hazelnut we mean Nutella. But on this visit, we're getting Betsy's favorite, the salted caramel. The next window is Ginger. Think Panda Express on a ship. We ordered the chicken teriyaki bowl and the sweet and sour shrimp. Another window down is Mac's. You already know we love mac and cheese, and on this visit we ordered the bacon mac and cheese and the pepperoni mac and cheese. Yes, you already know it's good. Next is Feta Mediterranean. This is your Subway-style custom pita wrap stop. We built a wrap with chicken and a whole bunch of veggies, toppings, and sauce. This sucker came out huge. Lastly is Toast and Garden. Choose between a variety of toasted sandwiches and get potato salad or Caesar salad as your side. Oh yeah, and there's a bar too. 2 Trulies, please.
Everything from here on out is a must-have when we cruise on Royal, and El Loco Fresh is a spot that requires multiple visits per cruise. Jump in line, grab your quesadillas, burritos, chips, and feel free to build your own nachos with those chips. Speaking of building, build your own tacos as well. Choose between chicken, beef, and pork. It doesn't have to end there. Head to the salsa station and top your creations with a variety of toppings before indulging in the glorious big bite. Happy food dance, happy food dance. If you're feeling just a big nacho plate, then make it happen. Or if you just need tacos only in your life, you can make that happen too.
Number 7, Sorrento's Pizza. Free, unlimited pizza. Fresh made, always hot, lots of cheese, tasty crust. Order pepperoni slices, cheese slices, and daily rotating combo slices like supreme, veggie, or barbecue chicken. Sorrento's has never let us down. In fact, the very first time we ever tried a Sorrento slice, we said to each other, did we just become royal people? Anyways, add your Parmesan, peppers, add Italian seasoning, and you're good to go. Hop in line late night after a few cocktails and eat pizza then too.
Number 6 is Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. Tonight we're dining with Mark and Steph from the Cruise World. To start, our table came with this buttery Parmesan-topped bread, and Mark had the right idea. Soak up all that butter. Don't mind if I do so myself. Our starters included the meatball gigante and calamari. My entree was the chicken parmigiana. Mike's was the penne alla puttanesca with salmon, and both Mark and Steph ordered the spaghetti carbonara. My chicken parm was so good, better than the other cruise line's Italian restaurant. And Mike loved his salmon so much that I think he even said it was the best salmon he's ever had on a cruise. For dessert, we shared a Nutella stromboli and cheersed with limoncello shots. On Wonder, we were able to order some Giovanni's while visiting the wine bar. We thought, why not order the meat and cheese platter and pair it with our wine? We are in a wine bar after all. And I just had to have that meatball again. Only it's meatballs on this menu instead of meatball gigante. Just as good.
We've reached the top 5 and we're at Mason Jar, a southern style restaurant, and we couldn't be more excited to try some good old American style barbecue from the south. As the name suggests, you'll find lots of Mason jars around the dining room. We started with some fresh made biscuits, and you could tell they were fresh. They were piping hot in the center. Time for appetizers. These are called Blueberry Johnny Cakes, mini pancakes with pulled pork, crispy chicken skin, and barbecue sauce. These are the smoky deviled eggs and the fried green tomatoes. They're only red because the kitchen didn't have green. And last is the crab cake beignets. All were really good, but the Johnny Cakes were incredible. I need those in my life repeatedly. Betsy's main was the chicken pot pie, and I had the St. Louis style ribs with mashed potato and mac and cheese. The ribs were super hot, so my first bite had to be with a fork. Amazing! Betsy's chicken pot pie was hearty and filling, but just as hot. Now that my ribs are cooled off, I can eat them straight off the bone. And the meat was so tender, it literally fell right off the bone. For dessert, it just keeps getting better. These are the twice fried Oreos with chocolate dipping sauce. And oh dear Lord, I think I'm moving to the south and living off this wonderful food.
Number 4 is Playmakers. This is our favorite spot to hang out, play games, and drink cocktails. But the real reason we ranked Playmakers at number 4 is for the chicken wings. To start, we had pylon nachos, gooey cheese, tomato, onion, jalapeno, guac, salsa, and sour cream. Then came the wings. 1 order, Major League Buffalo, and 1 order plain. Excuse these messy bites, but we are in chicken wing heaven. Mike, you got a little ranch on your face. Got it. Andy and Andrea joined us and ordered the onion ring tower, as well as the Playmakers Classic Burger. For the first time, we ordered the campfire cookie, a chocolate chip cookie baked with marshmallow and Nutella, served with a milk shooter and ice cream. Be careful, the skillet is baked and is extremely hot, as is the cookie itself. We visited Playmakers again on Wonder, and guess what we got? Yep, wings. Mike, you got a little ranch on your face.
At number 3 is Chop's Grill, the American steakhouse restaurant. Alright, they're already winning us over by serving us pretzel bread to start. Now to take the butter and slather it all throughout the core. For starters, we had the charred beef carpaccio, thin sliced rare beef with arugula, truffle mustard, and fresh parmesan. And also the colossal shrimp cocktail. Those shrimps are huge. For salads, we had the fried goat cheese salad and the wedge. Can't have a steak dinner without wine. Cheers. The presentation from our server was impeccable. Betsy had the filet, and I had the ribeye. Our sides were a combo of mushroom, mashed potato, creamed spinach, asparagus, and truffle fries. If you've seen our food videos before, you know we love a perfect medium rare steak, and this was cooked to a perfect medium rare. My ribeye had more gristle than I would have liked, but it was a big enough cut to where I had plenty of lean bites. For dessert, we had the lemon meringue pie, which was incredible. Super lemony, creamy, and spongy.
At number 2 is 150 Central Park. We love the fine dining, elegant feel of 150. It was one of our first loves on Royal Caribbean. The table bread is probably the best bread you'll ever eat on a cruise. A pull-apart butter herb bread that is absolutely to die for. It is so soft and worth every calorie. For apps, we had the crispy pork belly and the braised short rib. And here we go. Mike just can't resist a freshly tossed Caesar salad with anchovy. Enjoy your Caesar salad, bro. I'll be enjoying my prosciutto and beet salad. For our entree, we shared the roasted beef tenderloin for two, cooked to a beautiful medium rare, of course. Yeah, we can't help it. The happy food dance is taking over. The desserts were amazing as well. We shared the hazelnut passion fruit bar as well as the fried cheesecake. Amazing!
We finally made it to the number 1 spot on the list, Hooked Seafood. Tonight we are dining with our friends and first-time cruisers, Frank and Jeannie. And we just can't wait for a seafood extravaganza. The table starts off with biscuits, but we also ordered the clam and crab chowder soup, a round of fresh shucked oysters, and fried shrimp. Prost! Here's to our number 1 meal. By the way, Frank fully believes in oysters being an aphrodisiac. You gonna get lucky tonight, Frank? All 4 of us ordered the surf and turf main entree. I requested the whole Maine lobster, but since they didn't have any on board, our server brought us extra lobster tails by surprise. So altogether, we had 10 lobster tails at the table. Crazy, right? Together with all our sides, our steaks, and 10 lobster tails, this was the biggest meal we had between both ships. And even though we were full, we kept eating because there's no way we're going to leave lobster tails behind just to be thrown away. Needless to say, we skipped dessert on this visit. Instead, we just sipped our wine. Prost!
That's it, Beaches. What would be your top places to eat? Is there something we must try that we missed? Let us know in the comments down below. We would love to hear from you. Bye for now.